Hello my friends. I'm excited to see you. What we will do right now, we will try to do a live stream. Not we will try, we are starting already, and I'm excited to see all of you. I will do with you, I think you already guessed, it is sudden live stream for evening. I want to type a little bit with you just to look how we can do this. I think that we already have good quality, amazing. Yeah, looks like we have amazing quality of the video. That is fantastic. That is super pooper. What I expect today to do, just to type a little bit another story, and that is my goal, essential goal. And I want to watch some video about grammar or maybe something else. Just I want somehow to improve myself in the way how I'm talking, speaking, everything. And of course, obviously, if I want to do so, that means that I need to invest time into this. And sometimes I just basically need to force myself and to do this. Maybe sometimes with you, maybe sometimes like to not be lazy. And especially now I drank a little bit coffee. I decided, okay, instead of going to sleep early, we will type a little bit. Okay, I think it is quite clear and good message. Eventually, it is good for me, I hope. And yeah, if you want, you can always support me, guys. You always can help me by leaving your likes, by leaving your comments below. You always can leave your support by Flying Eagle. We have Flying Eagle, yes, he's flying when you give you super donation. And also you can find my Amazon wishlist. I have the crazy stuff, and yeah, you can always support me there. But for today, what I'm planning to do, it is just typing stuff, and I want to improve my typing score, and words per minute must be better than I had before. I will be honest, today I already did my limit, goal. They say that on typing.com you can find a goal, and this goal is 15 words per minute. That's what I want to do. I already did, and I want today to do a little bit more. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, I sneezed without sound. Okay, let's go. I will share with you a screen as always. I will do this, and obviously my website I want to show to you. Yes, this one. I think that is this one what I want to show you. Yes, that's what I need. That's what we need. Looks like everyone is sleeping. I am alone now, and it is good. Sometimes growth, it is about being alone. 1 second. Let's go. I have a little bit tired cola. I will start with Spellbound story. Looks like a good story to start. Let's go. Where is my headset? Is that sound in the attic just a family of raccoons, or the call of adventure? Welcome to the realm of Spellbound, where you are in control of a magic that you don't quite understand, but could be the key to unlocking your destiny. After you complete typing screen, you will be able to decide which path to take through the story. Can you solve the mysteries of Spellbound? I like magic. I like sci-fi, all this stuff, and I think that this will be fun. And I will try to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay. And again, before starting, of course, I usually do not read while I'm typing out loud, in case you can watch on the screen, and to be a little bit involved. And also, yes, your likes, also nice to see. Let's go. Okay, that's what I did. 28 words per minute, 98% of accuracy. I can do better. I want to 1 second to do one thing. Yes. And what will you do next? I have a couple questions here that I need to answer and to decide. You run to tell your parents about their noises, or you decide to investigate the source of their noises by yourself. Of course, I will play the hero of the day, and I will, of course, try to investigate by myself. And I see message from Misty. Hello to you, Misty. Nice to see you. Hope that you're doing well. Okay, let's try to decide this mystery by ourselves. Okay. Okay. Their spines were gray with dust. Okay. Okay, what we see now, we can choose. Right now we have option. Option number one, it is you open the book, and option two, you decided that you don't have time to look at the book before school. I believe that if adventure calls you, if adventure, you like in front of you this adventure, why to wait? Why to wait? Because next time when you go to this place, this book can disappear. It can happen easily, yes. Or maybe there could be something happened. Yeah, I think that to open the book, it is the best option right now because you need to understand. Mm. Okay. Um, looks like fun. It is fun because I do mistakes. And it's fun to see for me, for myself, how I do these mistakes. But what can I say? You can see that I did couple mistakes and it is not as like maybe bad, but we see that I did 26 words per minute and my accuracy was 96%, considering that how many mistakes I did, you saw. And I'm like kind of like I did one mistake again and again. And hello to Sam Smith Q, heart to you, thank you for your support. I appreciate this so much. Yes, I have water also. Yes, let's go. Let's try another magic. What this book will do, spellbound, what it can do, interesting. Yes, we have situation where spellbound book, we are trying to throw away this book, we are trying to do everything, and what is going on? Nothing is working. How to understand what to do next? I don't know, but I feel that still this book spellbound somehow related to the problem of raccoons, and I feel that this book can solve this problem. And yes, we have another choice right now. We need to choose what to do next. What will you do next? First option is you walk down your street, hand spellbound, with a wand tucked inside, to the first person you see, and then run away without looking back. Or you head back to the attic to study spellbound and figure out why it's following you. I think that the best thing ever it is to go to the attic and try to figure out this issue. Try to understand why this book is going back to you. Because otherwise, why to bother yourself at the beginning? Yes. Okay. Let's go. We will take second option. We will do second option, okay? Okay. Okay. Let's go. Okay, we have wand in our hands. What you would do in your situation when you have wand, magical wands, and now you need somehow to decide what to do next? I think that it would be nice to try something like maybe try to do some magic. Why not? Especially if it is like why not to try? Well, that's what I'm talking about. Why not to try some magic? But you choose a spell from the first half of the book, or you choose a spell from the second half of the book, because first half of the book it is like terrible, terrible creatures that looking terrible, and second half of the book it is they're like creatures that looks magnificent, beautiful, and I think I do not. If it looks beautiful and magnificent, it doesn't mean that it is good creature. They're good creatures. But yes, I will try to use second half of the book. Spell from the second half of the book. Okay. Alex, thank you. Sam Smith, you trust the process. It is a yoga meditation session. Actually, you're right. It is like meditation. I think that I need just to try to relax and just to follow like what I'm trying to follow. Yes, you're completely right. I need to do what I'm doing. Okay, thank you, thank you, Sam. Okay, let's go. Let's type next. What they will tell next? What I should do? Okay, continue. Okay, I was now a little bit slower, but 26 words per minute. Still, it is not as bad. Like it is slow, but it is not as bad. English has inconsistent spellings and pronunciation. Russian has consistent pronunciation and spelling. English is all over the place. And that is true. That's why typing it is kind of helping me um, to realize. Let's say like this. And you can see today how long I was typing today. You can see 49 minutes I was typing today. But what I want to try to do, I want after maybe a few minutes to find another story, like another part of this story. If we will look at this story, you can see that you can choose another option, and these other options, like you can to not go to the attic, for example, or for example, to do not use a spell, or like to use spell and to create some another bad creature, and as a result, results and consequences will be completely different. I think that that's what we need to try to do, because when we were typing yesterday, this story when robots rule the world, there was another completely another situation. I was typing this twice actually, because um, I wanted to check it more. Okay, I want to look to. Oh wow, I have 1 second. I want to.
Why choose between getting things done and doing things with the ones you love? With Kroger Same Day Pickup and Delivery, Texans can.
I want to listen a little bit music right now because I need to answer a couple things, and and then we will continue. But before doing so, of course, like I want to encourage you to leave likes. You can leave your comments below. It would be extremely cool if you will leave your comments below, and also you can help me on Amazon wishlist if you wish. Yes, I will play music now. Just I want to listen this a little bit, like 5 minutes, and we will continue typing a little bit and watch video. You also can leave your suggestion below what video we can watch today. That would be nice. Okay, let's go.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing, standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens,
Okay.
yeah, but we just keep on fighting.
Okay, I'm here. I needed to have couple minutes just to answer a couple messages that I received now. And yes, I'm glad to repeat it here again. And you can see that typing is always challenging if we are talking about typing, and it's always interesting. I want to read your comments right now. Um, I always loved Russian music though. Yeah, Russian music is amazing. Same as amazing English music. I love to listen English music because it is helping me to improve my listening. It is not always meaning that I am always understanding this music, but I'm trying to improve at least my listening. Yeah, it is like a practice, some kind of practice. Yes. The Cyrillic alphabet is easy to learn. Yeah, I agree with you. Cyrillic alphabet is much easier than English because spelling in English, just crazy. If you will look at this, how many mistakes I do, it is just insane. And I think that we will restart Spellbound because I want, or maybe we can start clandestine, or we can watch even video. Yes, we can watch video because today would be nice to watch some short video too. Why not? And this video maybe would be nice to watch with you about topics. I will look topics now because I was typing today a little bit and like videos about, for example, maybe about Super Bowl like I was watching before. Yeah, let's watch something about culture, and this will be maybe about language. I'm trying to find a video about language that I hope I didn't watch. I didn't see, I mean. Something that we can watch now. Oh, top 100 English words. Can we watch this or not? No, I think that no. Oh, I want to. Wow, I found another video. What I want to watch with you. I see. I want to show to you this video. You can see this. This video will be. This is America's smallest town. Meet the only resident. I think this is the best video that we can watch today, and I hope that this video will be interesting for you to watch. I know that you know America better than I do because America, yeah, you majority of people who are watching me, they're Americans, but still, let's move my camera and let's watch this video together. And of course, before watching this video, I always encourage you to leave your likes. You can find opportunity to write your comments below and to leave your suggestions, like maybe what video we should watch next. But also, my dear friends, you can support me on Amazon wishlist, Patreon, or directly give me donation on PayPal. Okay, let's go. I will watch this video with you, and don't forget about likes. Let's go.
She is the only resident in America.
1 second.
This is Elsie. She is the only resident in America's smallest town.
I'm not here because I have to be. I could pack up and go anywhere I wanted to, but this is where I want to be.
We're Karen May. After spending 4 years traveling the world and documenting our journey to 100 countries, 2020 brought us back to the U.S., where we bought a converted Sprinter van to explore all 50 states.
I love this van. I was looking different prices, and usually a good van for traveling could cost like quite enormous amount of money. If we are talking about good and I would say comfortable, comfy van for traveling, and at the same time safe for traveling. They have good vans, they have kitchen, they have like furniture, they have everything, and I extremely love this idea of traveling on the van. Yes, it is crazy.
After road tripping our way through Oklahoma and finding the center of America in Kansas,
I'm standing in the exact center of the United States of America.
yesterday we arrived in our 24th state of Nebraska.
So normally when we start a video, we have a plan and at least a general idea of how things are going to unfold. But today's different. While we're in Nebraska, our goal is to make a video about the smallest incorporated town in the United States of America. The town of Monowai is...
Monowai? Home of the night owls? That is an interesting name. Wow. And look at this house. It's a little bit like this. But of course, we are talking about town where live only one resident. That is, can you say that it is town? It cannot be. It's not even a village. I mean, like...
located in northern Nebraska, and it has one official resident. Her name is Elsie, and she's the town's mayor, bartender, and librarian. We chatted with her the other day and explained that we wanted to interview her for a YouTube video.
A librarian. Question, for whom? Oh my god. Yeah, for yourself?
And possibly get a tour around the town. She didn't exactly agree to either one of those things, but she was nice enough to invite us to stop by the town and said if we came into the tavern that she runs, she'd be happy to talk to us.
Head south toward East Douglas Street.
So we are heading north to Monowai, and we genuinely have no idea what to expect. I figure at worst, we're driving 3 hours out of the way to eat lunch, and at best, we make friends with Elsie and hear some interesting stories about being the only resident in America's smallest town.
Yeah.
We're about 30 minutes outside of Monowai, and we're surrounded by nothing but farmland on all sides. And I'm pretty sure we've seen as many bald eagles as we have cars. Also, every car that we have passed has waved at us, which I just think is so cute. Show me the wave. It's a casual wave. It's not like a super excited wave.
Ah, another human! I feel like it just shows how few people you pass on the road.
Yeah, so that is interesting, like, why farmers, they do not count these people as residents, because clearly they live there, and clearly they live there quite whole their life, probably quite a long period of time, but still they do not count them. I'm not understanding why she's only one resident of this town. I don't know.
Motorway!
I guess we'll just park right in front.
It's crowded today.
If I'm being completely honest, I'm a little nervous to meet the mayor. I think this has a chance of being very uncomfortable, but sometimes a good story requires getting uncomfortable. People must have come from miles around for lunch. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're the only non-truck in the parking lot.
Such a beautiful day. This must be the tavern. Here we go.
You don't want to be standing in front of one.
Very awkward for trying to make a video, but I think I see Elsie here. She's so cute.
Hello, something to drink?
I'll have a water, please.
Can I have a Coke?
Where are you guys from?
We're from Tennessee.
We've heard a lot about you.
Everybody has, I think. I'll be back.
Okay. I panicked and got it. So this.
Yes, it looks like this woman, she's strict, I feel so, but nice. I can be wrong.
This was very awkward. The tavern was so quiet that between sporadic conversations,
If you grow grouchy, irritable, or just plain mean, there will be a $10 charge for putting up with you. The man, I do not understand why is it so.
from the local farmers, you could have heard a pin drop. Everyone seemed to know each other, and we stuck out like sore thumbs, waltzing in our skinny jeans and carrying our camera setup. We were hoping Elsie would see our camera and say something along the lines of, "Oh, you must be those people who called me about the video." But she did not acknowledge it. So we ordered lunch and awkwardly waited on our chance to talk with her about the video. We wanted to be respectful and not interrupt her, so we waited.
That is the most awkward situation ever.
And waited. Wow. And waited. Turns out she is an extremely busy lady. She is the tavern's only employee, and she single-handedly cooked everyone's lunch. After 2 hours of stretching out lunch as long as we could, we were about to throw in the towel and hit the road, when the last lunch customer wandered out,
Yep, you guys take care.
finally giving us a chance to chat with Elsie.
Do you like being known as the only resident in the smallest town in America?
It doesn't impress me any. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is. I say the only thing that I do appreciate is the fact that it opened up this area that people see there's something in Nebraska besides I-80 going flat across the state, you know. So they realize that we've got hills and fields and farms and people up here in the northern part. That part I like.
Yes, so it is actually, I completely agree with you. Maybe some people would hear your story, they would be like, oh, let's go there, like, let's check it out, let's drive a little bit to another direction, or like, let's explore more where we were never before. That is good, actually, idea, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you a full tour of the town, all while standing in the exact same spot. From what we can tell, there are 3 functioning buildings left in this town. This gray building over here is the tavern where we had lunch. This is the library that was built in honor of her husband, and this is the only other inhabitable building in the town, so my guess is that's Elsie's house. And from what we can see, the other buildings around town, be it houses or trailers or sheds, they're all in some state of disrepair.
I was about 1.5 years old when my folks moved to this farm just outside of town here.
And you went from 1st to 8th grade?
Here in town. Then I went to high school in Lynch.
Did you ever leave?
Well, we went to Kansas City, and then we took some more training down in Texas, and we worked for Braniff Airline in Dallas, Texas.
What brought you back here?
This is where we both wanted to be. Same reason I'm still here. That's what I tell people. I'm not here because I have to be. I could pack up and go anywhere I wanted to, but this is where I want to be.
Elsie met her husband Rudy when they were in elementary school in this town.
My husband and I, his family moved here. We first met, and he was in the 4th grade, and I was in the 3rd grade. Then he went into the Air Force. He was a grade ahead of me, and he spent 3 years in Europe, and then when he got back, they let him go down to Offutt Air Base here at Omaha. So when we were first married, we lived down there till he got discharged, and then we came back to this area.
Apparently her husband Rudy was a huge book lover and had thousands of books, but unfortunately he passed away back in 2011. And when he did, she gathered all of his books up and built this library in his honor. So this is Rudy's library. This is amazing.
Oh, this looks like amazing library actually. Really, look at this.
Amazing. If only he could have seen this place. Do you think he read all of these?
So how long have you owned the tavern?
It'll be 50 years in June.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Do you have a celebration planned?
Everybody else is planning it, I think. I made the mistake of one night telling a bunch of the locals, I said, that'll be 50 years. And if I'd have shut up, they wouldn't have connected it up. I said, I think it's about time I just hung it up. And oh boy, did they howl.
How long have you had that cash register?
It came with the bar. It doesn't work. We just use the drawer. And it's heavy as all get out. We had a guy from National Cash Register look at it one time, and he said it's of a German make. And that type was made, he said, most of them before 1900. A guy brought me some pictures, or brought them to my husband, that when they were building some of the buildings here in town, and they figured this one was built like 1902 and 3 along in there. And there's one interior picture, and it looks just exactly like that same cash register sitting there on the back bar. So I think it's been in here all that time.
You know how smells can transport you back to a place? The smell of this library is one of the strongest moments of that I've ever experienced. My grandfather has a pretty big library that's down in his basement, and when I walked in here, I was in the basement of my grandfather's house.
I know this smell too. Like, I think that we all understand what he's talking about. This is amazing. Of course, interesting what kind of books she has there. Like, just curious.
There's all of these newspapers from Lynch, which is the nearest town, from the years 1940 to 1947.
Oh.
And they're still in such good condition. This is from August 29th, 1940.
This was from 2007. It sure does look a lot older than that. Wow, this is one from 1943. Maybe it's just the smell of old National Geographic magazines, because my grandfather's basement is filled with these. So what does it mean to be an incorporated town?
You pay any of your own bills. You take care of your streets, and that's basically what it means. And you just handle your own business, make out your paperwork with the state and so forth.
I heard you tax yourself, is that true?
No. I don't know what they think that means, where that got to going. I don't have any idea. I said, I pay taxes just like everybody else. I don't know, that is always popping up. I don't know what they mean by it even.
This is The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. It's copyright 1960, and here on the cover, when it was sold new, it cost a grand total of 50 cents. So I also heard that you were the mayor of the town. Is that true?
Mm-hmm. There's paperwork that has to be signed by mayor. I just sign whatever they want me to sign. It doesn't make any difference to me.
Well, I'm glad one of the rumors is true.
Yeah. One of them said they read somewhere that when it come election time that I put out signs to vote for me. And I said, who in the world made that up? Anybody comes along and wants a job, they can have it. I'd be called mayor. I don't care, I just said, what are you talking about?
Elsie told us that we were free to go explore some of these abandoned houses. It really does feel like a ghost town out here. It all just feels a little sad.
Oh, there's an upstairs.
This isn't very solid.
I would have tried to go there.
I'm in. Wow, there's still an old jacket left here. Whew. There are holes everywhere in this floor. I don't think I'm gonna be getting across that. I'm getting out of here before the floor falls through.
Yeah.
What's been the progression over the years that's led to you being the town's only resident?
We just don't have anything to hold our young people around here. There's no industry. I mean, if they're not on the farm or can go into the business that they're.
I feel that young people prefer to go to big cities like Houston, for example, or maybe to New York, or maybe to Los Angeles, Austin, or San Antonio, where young people would be able to go to some bars, cafes, and stuff like that. It makes sense. Yeah.
Folks happen to have, well, nowadays most of them go away to school and then they find other lives. It used to be they just went away to find work.
We are inside the old church that currently looks like it's being used for storage. It's filled with tires and old beehives. At one time, though, you can just tell by the windows that this would have been a really pretty church.
Yeah.
Also, the floor over here is not holding up well.
Bit by bit, our grocery stores were closing, and it doesn't matter how well off your school is financially and all that. They simply count 9th through 12th grade, and you have to have a certain number of kids or you've got to start combining with somebody. First they combined sports, and then finally they had to combine schools. We got just one, from 5th through 12, all goes to one school. I don't know, it makes a lot of bus rides for those little youngsters. I hate to see all that.
This little red building kind of looks like it was an old shed, and they have all these random things in here like bicycles, tape players, kids' toys, and a lot of mason jars. What's a day in your life look like?
You saw it somewhat. All I don't know is that was really routine today, because some days are like that, and some days. Now, last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday were just like it was today. Sunday was worse. It was long about 2 o'clock. I just said, I don't want to work here anymore.
After 15 years.
So somebody said, well, tell your boss you want a raise. But then there's a lot of times it's real slow and quiet, and I come over and get the coffee ready, because I've usually got a few coffee drinkers. And some mornings yes, and some mornings no. And next thing you know, it's evening, and got cleaning up to do and finishing off, and go home. Get ready to start all over tomorrow.
But you're open 9 to 9, 6 days a week.
By 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm always home by then, normally. Even then, I go to bed till about 11 and up at 6:45 or so.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to do with this time change, so I'll be waking up at the wrong time, so might be late getting it open a few mornings, I don't know.
It makes sense.
This little blue house seems the most intact, and it is so cute.
We're in.
Is that the church?
Looks more square. They left a lot of stuff behind. Wow. Looks like somebody's just come through here and taken what they wanted and left what they didn't.
Maybe they thought they were coming back? So when we first learned that the smallest town in America had one resident, who was an 87-year-old woman, my first thought was that you must be
She's 87? That is crazy.
lonely. But ever since we've been here,
Don't give her
you
no-
haven't been alone once.
Well, that is another thing I get asked, you know, they'll say, don't you get lonesome? And secondly is, aren't you afraid? Now, I said, who's going to steal me? I told a German lady, there was a German lady, she used to come, something must have happened to her, because about every year she used to come and bug me. But anyway, in her talking to me, I finally said, no, I'm not the least bit afraid. I said, when I was growing up, my dad always told me, well, don't be afraid, because if somebody steals you, they'll bring you back when it gets light. And she put that in this German paper. That was in
You
there.
have plenty of friends around here, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 cars plus the van. The Monowai Tavern is the place to be on a Tuesday night.
Have you ever changed your prices?
Yeah, when we first came in, of course now that's almost 50 years ago, they were 25 and 30 cents for beer.
Wow.
You could buy 3 beers for $1. I don't have the expenses and taxes and all of that kind of stuff. This last couple of years I put a lot more in. I had to put new windows in, the doors, and the Coke machine the Coke company gave me when we did that commercial. You want to put what? Where?
That. There.
Okay. They came here
Okay.
and laid out a banner across.
You want to put this, that, like...
The Coke company gave me when we did that commercial. You want to put what? Where?
That. There.
Okay. They came here and laid out a banner across the highway on that flat ground there. What's it say? And it was covered about 5 acres of ground. We got in the World Guinness Book of Records that they were here and did all their measuring and their all that, and then they sent us a copy too.
Wow.
The Monowai's in the record book.
I asked Elsie where the restroom was, and she said it's an outside one. And I wasn't sure if she meant the restroom was just outside or if it was an actual outhouse.
This next song is called Cricket
Yeah.
Single Line Unlimited Plans.
That is interesting video. I found for myself something new today. That is cool. Oh.
It's an outhouse. It's literally just a toilet seat that goes into a hole in the ground. So when you left for several years and came back, were you surprised at how much had changed?
No, I don't know. Or if I did, I don't recall that I was particularly surprised. So many people are, all the time they're moving away and different ones and so forth. And
Yeah. Thankfully, we quickly made some local friends, and dinner wasn't nearly as awkward as lunch. Even though he doesn't work there, one of our new friends just walked straight into Elsie's kitchen and started frying up one of the local delicacies. Thank you! Insisting that we try it. They look great. I'm not sure how I'm eating mountain oysters for the second time in 1 week, but here we are.
These are them?
Mm-hmm.
So, I know these are testicles. What kind of testicles?
I don't know if this is beef or pork.
Oh, so they might be a different kind.
So I'm about to eat
Probably beef.
unidentified testicles. Rocky, before I bite in, what animal did these come from? Pig?
Pork.
Beef.
I thought you said they were porks.
I was guessing.
Well,
Nobody sounds
they're
confident.
pork. They're pork finger steaks, but they're beef nuts.
Yeah,
Beef nuts.
I said probably beef, but I didn't. I was guessing. I didn't know.
Nobody's got pigs anymore.
Not too much.
They sound nice and crunchy.
They're actually really good. Does your name have anything to do with why they named them Rocky Mountain Oysters?
I don't know where that come from.
All right, my turn. First time eating mountain oysters and beef. Oh yeah, super tasty.
A little better than the skinny ones.
Yeah.
That is cool that this woman, she has so many friends around, and basically some of them, they could go to the kitchen and to cook whatever they want. That is hilarious. That is really hilarious.
Yeah, he was not impressed with our Oklahoma thinly sliced lamb fingers. The breading has some really nice flavor. All right, good night, Elsie. Thank you again. Well, I wasn't expecting to make so many friends.
I mean,
like I said, they just add on and make it an interesting story or what they think's interesting.
This will be the real Elsie story.
We should settle up with you though. I think I've come out to 39 for us.
Dollars?
Not, yeah,
For
39,
beers.
$39.
Oh gosh. You'd be dragging
Beer's
me only two. Beer's
Yeah.
only $2, you know.
okay. Yeah, so that was nice video actually. That was a really nice video. I'm glad that we watched this video today together, and it was interesting to watch this video because I never heard about Manowi, like town of one resident basically. But I will tell you that there was one in Is it in California or no? There was one guy. He opened own country. I was a little bit shocked because, like, I was scrolling once YouTube. Oh no, Instagram, and I was scrolling some videos, short videos, and there was one guy. He was showing his like driver license, and he said that he has own country, and I'm like, how is it possible? I mean, he decided to create own country in California, if I'm not mistaken, and he created own website. You can become citizen of his own country, and there was hilarious videos on his Instagram where he was trying to prove to policemen that to show that he has own driver license. Like, that was really crazy. Anyway, what can I say? Right, looks like it's going to fall down. Yeah, some buildings, they look like this. That is true. Maybe I will be able to find this like town now, like, because I remember I did a link for myself. Maybe I will tell you how this town is called. If I will not tell you, it is also fine. Yeah, because I feel that I will not find this. But yes, yeah, it looks like I cannot find this. But it was extremely funny. It was extremely funny to watch this video. Yeah, I cannot find this, but it's okay. Anyway, it's already like we are online more than 1 hour, and I was planning to do quite shorter live stream today than we did now, but eventually I feel that it was a good live stream in many ways, and yes, we watched today interesting video about this video was from channel the Cara and Nate. This video actually has a lot of views, and it is called "This is America's Smallest Town Meets the Only Resident." Yeah, anyway, what can I say? Thank you for being with me today. I was typing today a little bit, and I think it was fun. Hope that for you it was fun too. And yes, I'm always encouraging you to support me. You can find my Amazon wish list. I have a crazy stuff there. It's just insane. And also you can leave your like below and your comments below. I always like to see your comments. But as for now, thank you for being today with me. I appreciate this, and I'm wishing you to be yourself, wishing you to be healthy, wealthy, happy, and be yourself. That is maybe the most important, what I said. Yeah. And yeah, have a good night or day, and as always, see you next time.